7, 6, 5.
TAFE Radio, your campus, your station, your voice. I'm Byron. I'm joined by my host, Lisette, and we're lucky enough to be joined by Courtney Blackman. How are you going, Courtney?
Ooh, I'm doing great, thanks. How are you?
I am fantastic. Now, I know you've led a very fascinating panel just now here at South by Southwest, specifically around AI and the judicial system. What can you tell us about what you talked about and what kind of results you found through what happened throughout the panel?
So we were examining a fictitious embezzlement case in the year 2035 and exploring what it would look like to have an AI judge making not just the judging decision, but the sentencing decision and executing upon that. So it was really exciting. And then we had a sitting judge on the panel, which was incredibly exciting, an Oxford-trained ethicist and a technology lawyer with us. And then we debated what our future could look like. And it was incredibly important and poignant because the judicial system touches everybody. Like regardless of if you're in court or a family member has to go to court, or even if you have a parking ticket or something much bigger, at some point the judicial system will affect you. So we have to start kind of chatting now about what that will look like in 10 years and how technology will change it.
Absolutely. And so can you tell us a bit more about what your role is? Like, what do you do?
Yeah, so I work at a law firm, but I'm not a lawyer.
Wow.
So
The fun part of a law firm.
So I sit in our innovation, it's called the iHub, and it's an innovation function. And I run a legal tech accelerator program called the LawTech Hub. So we work with startup companies that are disrupting the legal space through technology. And I also run AI clinics with universities here in New South Wales, also in Victoria and in Queensland. And that's kind of getting law students comfortable with how law firms might be using emerging technology presently and once they get out into the real world.
Absolutely. And I'll just jump in quickly. We all hear about AI and it's sort of as if it's like either a threat or it's a great thing. And it seems like it's got a similar buzz to how COVID had that buzz and everyone's talking about it. And it's sort of, are we getting AI fatigue? And it's sort of like, how do you view AI? Is it something that we should be really worried about, or is it something that we should look forward to?
I think people should go and explore and use AI if you're worried about it, because I think when you start using it, you start to realize it's capable of amazing things, but it's also very incapable. Like it's quite a good assistant. It can do some things well, but you have to fact check it. It's not a perfect thing. So I think once you realize, it can augment what I do, it's not going to replace me, that's really handy. And that's what I get through my AI clinics, because students are quite nervous. Like, am I going to have a job or is it going to be placed by AI? But it's not. They realize once they start playing with it and learning about it that it's just going to be there to support their work and it isn't going to take over. And AI isn't going anywhere. And I understand what you're saying, that we've kind of reached peak hype cycle and now we might be getting a bit of fatigue, but it's not going anywhere. So much investment, so much money is being put into it that we're going to have to keep managing it and thinking about it.
One thing that I've kind of come across in the past couple of days, especially with like Sora AI and all of the like mass videos produced by AI, to the point where it's getting so realistic that sometimes it's kind of hard to tell what's real and fake. Do you think that's going to affect the judicial system in terms of how much you're going to have to criticize, like seeing is believing and like videos being used as proof? And do you think that there's going to have to be some sort of way of telling that something is real compared to being AI? And how is that being is that affecting the judicial system already with AI generated videos?
That is a really good question, and it's actually a really scary thing to think about.
Absolutely.
Because it's so easy to make very realistic looking things. I'm not a lawyer. I would actually love to put that question to a lawyer or judge, but I think ultimately lawyers, judges, people in the judiciary are responsible for fact checking and kind of looking at the content they're receiving and kind of ensuring or validating if it's real. So I think that there'll be kind of greater scrutiny and validation required, which is hard.
Yeah, it's something that it's unforeseen at this point. With how much AI is expanding constantly, it can be very scary. But like you've mentioned, it can have positive implementations, and we've just got to kind of live with it.
Yeah.
It's very scary. Well, thank you very much for your time, Courtney. It's been absolutely fantastic having you here on TAFE Radio. There'll be lots more where this came from. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you for having me.
Sorry
Well
about
done. Thank you.
Thank you.